Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's edition of the morning market review. I'll just go ahead and share my screen. I hope others join us because we will be starting immediately, right? So let's look at Forex Factory first. Okay, cool. So we have Forex Factory. Let's see what high impact we have for today. Right now we have, I think CHF had their data released about 30 minutes ago, but we only have unemployment claims by 1:30. Unemployment claims by 1:30. So yeah, it's likely going to be a quiet market. We want to look at the market technically. Remember that tomorrow is NFP, and so it is not unlikely that we'll get um less volatility in the market. You understand? It's not unlikely at all. So first of all, since we see that we just have unemployment claims by 1:30, can check out the dollar index. Yesterday, personally, I expected that the dollar index will actually range around here. I expected NFP to actually push the dollar down, but yesterday, even the high impact news that came out by 3 p.m. actually weakened the dollar quite a bit. Weakened the dollar a lot. There was massive movement on dollar pairs, because of the 3 p.m. news that came out yesterday. So that's I think that news was ISM services PMI. It came out lower than expected. And even if it was above 50, it really weakened the dollar. Like I did not expect such a move from ISM, but yeah, it moved very well. So looking at the dollar index this morning, I feel like from this particular support zone where it is, I expect a bit of retracement. I expect a bit of bullish retracement for the dollar. You understand? That's what I would expect. A bit of bullish retracement. You notice that although we looked at it yesterday, we said that I was hoping for price to remain around this place, around NFP, and so we expect it to fall, right? But it did not wait there. It did that yesterday. It had a very bearish candle yesterday. And so technically, the market might actually continue on this bearish run. But we noticed on 1 hour that price is currently at like a support zone, right? And it's very possible that from this zone, technically, we see some level of retracement back to the upside. You understand? So that means that it's very possible that for the short period of time, at least this morning, we should be able to see some level of strength, even if it's not too much. You should be able to see some level of strength around this support zone. We've seen hammers, we've seen confirmation, just to show that price is kind of rejecting this zone, right? So we might likely see some bit of strength this morning, right? So if we check out Euro USD in that case, check out Euro USD. First of all, let's check it out on the daily time frame. So the fundamental yesterday actually messed up whatever technical market that Euro USD has been doing, although it had already showed signs of a bullish run. But I think yesterday on Euro USD was actually expecting it to retrace from some point, but that 3 p.m. fundamental just pushed price all the way up. Right now, if we check Euro USD on 1 hour, let's see what support or what resistance it's currently around. Right now, Euro USD is close to a very strong resistance point, right? And if you check past market action around that point, I'm going to mark the point for us. That's somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. Okay, I also put it on 4 hours so that we can see a whole lot around that point where price was rejected the last time it got to. You notice that it's a place that has served as rejection to price, most recently, right? Served as rejection to price most recently. So it's very possible from that point we could actually get a rejection. In fact, where price is currently, where price is right now. You notice that it's also a point that was rejected somewhere here, rejected somewhere here, so price is around a resistance point, right? And so if I'm trading Euro USD, I feel like I'm going to be getting a better move to sell Euro USD from this particular zone here, from this upward zone here. Okay, so I could actually be expecting to sell Euro USD from this particular zone here, right? And that is selling Euro USD from 1.08600. I'll be looking out for selling Euro USD from 1.08600. You understand? I'll be selling Euro USD from 1.08600, and I can take like 10 pips or 12 pips, as my stop loss, first of all. So if I sell Euro USD from 1.08600, I can say stop loss around 12 pips, and then the profit of, because from this point, I would expect it at least to be rejected to this turncoat support. Okay, I expect it to be rejected, and that is around 22 pips. Okay, so if I'm selling from 1.08600, I will be looking out for a profit of around 22 pips. I'll be looking out for a profit of around 22 pips. You understand? To take profit from that point, right? So, and then maybe a stop loss of around 10 pips. Okay, so looking at Euro USD, I will want to look out for a sell from 1.08600. Okay, that's what I look out for a sell. Now, in terms of if price breaks below this point here, if price breaks below this point, I can look at that on a 15 minutes time frame. Remember that the first trade I gave was more like a sell limit, right? A sell limit from 1.08600, or waiting for price to get to that zone. If you're not going to use a pending, let's say, which I would prefer, let's say you're available to monitor price. Once price gets to that 1.08600, you can monitor the behavior of price. Once you get a rejection from there, you can also look out for a sell. You get, so I'll sell from 1.08600 and then look out for a profit of around 20 pips. Even if I can also consider a stop loss of around 10 to 12 pips. Okay, now for my sell, if price somehow I can sell Euro USD, if price doesn't get to my 1.08600 before it starts retracing back, right? I can sell from 1.08260. I can sell from 1.08260. Okay, can sell for 1.08260, just a short sell, and profit at around 1.08160, which is around 10 pips. So I can sell Euro USD from 1.08260 and look out for at least 10 pips of sell. You understand? So yeah. Okay, so let's move on from there. Checking out, I think that is Euro USD. I looked at Euro USD already. And so we could also consider, let's consider USD CAD. Let's look at USD CAD. Oh yeah, I have USD CHF here, which I also plan on looking at. So let's look at USD CHF. We'll look at USD CAD also. So USD CHF, that news weakened the dollar, but we had a very strong rejection of price from that support. So let's look at it on the daily time frame first. From the daily time frame, yesterday, this place that price was rejected from was like a double top, and yesterday's candle ended as a bearish engulfing candle. So there's still a lot of bearish pressure even in the market. You understand? There's a lot of bearish pressure in the market. I think what price is trying to do is just to cover that particular fair value gap, where it actually got to. Okay, I expect that we're likely going to still see a return back or a further sell once price is done with this particular, and all this rejection was just one move. I think this was 7:30. Remember we said we had CHF CPI. Now CHF CPI came out at 0.0%, so it came out lower, right? And meaning that people would expect that the Swiss government may likely not increase interest rate, and that weakened this thing. But it's very possible that after all this return like this, we could see price actually get rejected back to the downside, to continue that trend that it has actually created, right? So if this trade is going to continue, I can buy from, if this trade is going to continue, right, I can buy from 0.90 0.9760. Can buy from 0.9760, and I buy from that point to around 0.90900. So I can buy from 0.9760 on USD CHF. I can buy from 0.9760 and buy up to 0.90900. Okay, but personally, because I expect that technically USD CHF should actually sell after the candlestick we saw on the daily time frame for yesterday, I could actually look out for a sell from below this week here, below this hammer candle sort of. Can look out for myself from that point there, and I can consider that if price is selling, if I'm selling from that place, or maybe I go lower, because even this place itself is like a support zone. This place itself, as you can see on the 15 minutes, is a support zone. The last time that price was there, price was actually rejected back to the other side, and that could likely happen. So you know what I'm going to do instead? I will be looking at, first of all, remember that we have our buy at 0.9760. We have our buy at 0.9760 to come out at 0.90900. Right? So we have our buy at 0.9760 to come out at 0.90900. Now, I could also have a buy actually. If price returns back to test this particular support zone. I could have a buy from 0.90530. I can have a buy from 0.90530 to around 0.9650, which is around 12 pips. So I can have a buy from 0.9530. I have two buy entries. My first buy entry is at 0.9760 to come out at 0.9900. That's my first buy. 0.9760 to come out at 0.9900. My second buy would be at 0.9530. 0.9530 to come out at 0.9650. 0.9650. Right? So that's how I will trade USD CHF. Okay. Considering the fact that even when we saw what we saw on the daily time frame for the dollar index was that, or 1 hour, that price was around the support zone, and considering the fact that this CPI data just pushed price all the way up like this, if we get a continued impact on that, at least price should come back to test this particular verified resistance or retrace to this place, take volatility, hit this, bounce off this support and head back to the upside. That's how I will trade USD CHF. Okay. Then we also said we're going to look at USD CAD. Let's look at USD CAD. I'm actually supposed to. Now for USD CAD, we have the dollar actually weakening against, because even oil itself, remember that Canadian dollar is a petrochemical currency, right? It derives strength from the price of oil. Now, even oil itself has been on an uptrend, and so especially when that data came out yesterday, we had the dollar really fall against Canadian dollar, right? And you see there, we even had like a gap down in the market, and so what we would expect is that hold on, let's look at it. Yes, now price is currently trading below, and price has kind of broken whatever structure is here. The price is trading below, right? So that means that for USD CAD, there is still a lot of bearish pressure in the Canadian dollar. there's still a lot of bearish pressure in the in USD CAD, not in Canadian dollar. Like, what it means is that the USD CAD is very strong right now. It's still strong because you see price trading below and kind of breaking the structure. And if that's the case, it's very possible that, even if we're expecting a push up in the dollar index, for USD CAD, it's very possible that price is headed towards this particular support. It's very possible, and we can check it out on other time frames. Also see how price is behaving on that time frame. You can see that price has also broken structure, currently trading below this point. So if I thought it's going to push up, it will just come up to take volatility and head further down. Okay, the very last time that price was around this zone, price was able to test this support. Also, when price was around there, price was able to test this support. When price was around there, price was able to test the support, and that might just be the case. Might just get USD CAD actually do a free fall against. You might get the dollar do a free fall against Canadian dollar. Okay, so what do we do there? Two ways I'm going to trade this. Number one, if USD CAD, I'll be hoping USD CAD returns back to 1.35300. 1.35300. From 1.35300, I will be selling. I will be selling from 1.35300. Okay, I'll be selling from 1.35300. And if I'm selling from that point, I could actually be considering around 50 pips of sell. Okay, and that thing I could do is I could actually sell USD CAD right now. Could do an instant sell on USD CAD, and just hold on. Whatever retracement it does, we should not be above that 1.35300. So I can do an instant sell on USD CAD and be selling till that 1.34700. I can sell from right now, sell USD CAD, and I'll be targeting 1.34700. Okay, so I advise a sell on USD CAD around 30 pips of profit, 1.34700. That's how I will trade USD CAD. So even if USD CAD retraces to 1.35300, I still look out for a sell from that point. Okay, but I will also sell it from that 1.35. I will also look out for a sell on USD CAD right now and be targeting around 30 pips of profit. Targeting around 30 pips of profit. Okay. So let's look at DE40. Okay, good. What do we have here? We do not have any. This is 15 minutes time frame, and on 15 minutes we do not still have any. I'm trying to check out the scalping this thing if we have a confirmation. Well, we actually did have. We had two bearish candles below, but price is currently around the support. So what I can do is, considering this particular bearish candles, I can trade DE40. I can look out for a sell from 18,580. I can look out for a sell from 18,580 to around 18,560. I can use a sell stop from 18,580. I can sell to around 18,560. Okay, from 18,580, I can sell to around 18,560. Okay, now yesterday, this is daily time frame. Yesterday, after day before yesterday is very bearish candle, the market actually closed bullish, showed a kind of support. Price hit a kind of support, and right now, as at this morning, you have price being rejected. Look at it. This is 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. That my 50 period exponential moving average is acting like a resistance. And because it's acting like a resistance, can actually, except price breaks it, we might likely expect a further sell down to this point here. So that's why I'm selling from 18,580, taking profit at 18,560. Okay, now I could actually look out for a buy on DE40 from 18,640. I could look out for a buy on DE40 from 18,640. Back to the 15 minutes time frame just to confirm that. just to confirm that, okay, I could have it higher. Because on 15 minutes time frame, we have a couple of resistance here. So I could be buying from 18,660. I could be buying the 30 from 18,660 to 18,690. So I'm selling the 40, I'm selling it from 18,580, I'm selling to 18,560. And if that sell continues, if that sell on DE40 continues, after that 18,560, I can still consider selling to 18,500. Okay, so I'm selling DE40 from 18,580. My first profit is around 18,560. My second profit is around 18,500 that I'm considering, right? Now, for the buy, I'll be looking out for a buy from 18,660. I'll be looking out for a buy from 18,660 to 18,700. From 18,660 to around 18,700. Okay? That's how I'll trade DE40. Let me look at US 100. So look at how price has behaved. Price somehow has been able, this is 15 minutes. So let's look at it on daily time frame first. So, ever since this inverted hammer, we've had, a considerate fall on US 100, right? But that does not mean the uptrend of US 100 has been threatened so much. Price is still on that uptrend. You will notice that from this trend line that we drew here, which does not target as so much of the uptrend though, but you can see that price has actually maintained this line. Price was not even able to close below this trend line. So there is still that bullish pressure. We're yet to get, this is the last low. This is the last low. So this is the lower, the last lower low, right? And even this low itself is still higher than that low. So it's still, that uptrend is still there. You understand? That uptrend is still there. That price has actually made for herself. That uptrend is still there. So how we're going to look at it this morning? This is 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, we can see how price has steadily maintained. After that fall of yesterday, it has tried to recover the whole of that fall. That's tried to recover the whole of that fall and is looking towards the upside. So how am I going to trade US 100? First of all, I could actually look out this low here where this hammer happened. I can actually look out for a sell below that point. First of all, in terms of scalping. So once price sells to 18,400, I can actually scalp all the way to 18,370. Okay, once price sells to 18,400, once price sells to 18,400, I can scalp a sell till around 18,370. I can scalp a sell till around 18,370. Now for the buy, okay, for the buy, what I'm going to do is all of these places, look at this upside, you have resistance, price has been rejected around all these places. All these zones to me like this are resistance points. All these zones like this are to me are resistance point. If price even gets to if I'm trading US 100, I monitor it on 15 minutes. If price even gets to 18,500, if price gets to 18,500 safe, you would see that there will be a rejection. It's possible. Like if price gets to that 18,500 or 18,510, I could actually scalp a sell from there. But my first sell is from 18,400 to around 18,370. Right now, if price closes for the buy, if price closes above 18,520 for the buy, if price closes above 18,520, then I can consider buying it. I can consider that buy, and it's likely going to be a buy till around 18,600. If price closes above 18,520, I can now buy it to around 18,600. If price closes above 18,520, I can now buy it to around 18,600. But all this zone here is like a very strong resistance. So that's why I'm expecting price to close before I look out for a buy. But I will sell from 18,400 to around 18,370. I'll sell from 18,400 to around 18,370. I will buy if price closes above 18,520. okay, to around 18,600. Now, I would actually consider selling it if it cannot break above 18,500. And if I notice that US 100 cannot break above 18,500, I'll actually look out for a sell from there. You understand? So you just need to monitor it on 15 minutes, and I'm sure that you get very good. And I personally think that 15 minutes is a very good time frame to um um uh it's a very good time frame to trade US 100. Even indices, I really enjoy trading them on 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so yes, so that is the 40. Then to commodities now, we've looked at currencies, we've looked at indices. Now to commodities, I'll begin with oil WTI, and then we'll touch on gold. So for oil WTI, like I was saying, even around about oil when I was analyzing USD CAD, oil has been on a bullish run. It's likely going to continue. On the daily time frame, we expect oil to return back to this particular point here. On the daily time frame, we expect oil to actually return back to this place where it was at October last year. Expect it to get back to 89 or 90 dollars, right? But right now on 1 hour, you have it currently battling with a proven resistance. Personally, I feel like price has broken this resistance. I feel like what price is just doing is a kind of retracement. I could just to be sure, let me look at it. Let's look at it on like a higher time frame. Let's see what happened the last time price was there. So the last time price was there, this is it. Price tried to, hit it, was rejected and fell all the way back, right? But price has kind of broken that structure in the sense that price actually traded higher. I'm shrinking it so that you can see with my crosshair, see that this time around price actually traded higher. So price seems to have broken that structure, even if it was with the week. It seems to have broken that structure because it was able to test higher. So it's very possible that price returns back towards this upside, breaks this proven resistance, and continues to the upside. So how am I going to trade oil WTI? First of all, I could trade oil WTI from here. I could look out for buying oil WTI from 86.30. I could look out for buying oil from 86.30, and at least I should be buying it till around from that 86.30. I should be buying it around price $88. I can buy it from 86.30 to around $88. That's how I'm going to trade oil WTI. Okay. Now, even because of the fact that we saw a very bullish move in the market, even if price continues this retracement, okay, even if price continues this retracement, I will still be looking out for a buy from this support zone here. I'll be looking out for a buy from this support zone here. So my first buy point is from 86.30, right? My first buy point from 86.30. My second buy point will be from 84.60. My second buy point will be from 84.60. From 84.60, I'll still be looking out for a buy to the upside. You understand? So from 86.30, my first buy point, my second buy point, 84.60. But I expect that whatever retracement oil is doing right now is on an uptrend, and I feel like a buy is what we should be expecting. So if price retraces towards this point, you expect it to push up from there. You understand? Right? So you notice that, like I said, this place seems like a very strong resistance. This seems like it's very strong resistance, retracing price, but price has been very bullish. Price has been on a strong bullish trend, and so yes, price is respecting that resistance by, retracing back to the upside. You understand? But it doesn't mean that price is respecting this resistance by pulling back or by falling. But it doesn't mean that price cannot break this resistance. I feel like price would head back down, if at all, to that 84.60 zone, take liquidity in the market and then head back to the upside. So I'm buying from 84.60. I'm also looking out for a buy from around 86.30. Okay, and then we can now look at gold also. It is 15 minutes. What do we have here? Even on 15 minutes, do we have any pattern yet? Do we have consecutive candles on that moving average? We do not have too bearish here. We do not have too bearish here. You know, we had too bullish. We had too bullish. Okay, but price was not able to buy to this point here. You know, it happens. It happens. Once we got that too bullish, we expect that price will push up, but price did not do that. Although right now we still have bullish pressure. We have bullish pressure. You can see price approaching that moving average, still trying to trade with that moving average. On the daily time frame, you can see how bullish market closed yesterday. I feel like I would look out for a better level of retracement before I consider buying gold again. You know, if you're not already in the buy, you understand? If you're not already in the buy, I feel like you want to wait for price to do some level of retracement before you actually continue or actually follow that buy. Right. So right now, price is how will I put it now? Price is kind of engaging with the moving average candle. You know, engaging with the moving average candle. We do not have a breakout yet, but what I can look out for is a sell from I can scalp a sell from 2291.60. Can scalp a sell from 2291.60 to around 2287, which is around 40 pips. Not bad. So I can scalp a sell from 2291 to around 2291.60. I can scalp a sell to around 2287. I can scalp a sell till around 2287. Okay, 2287. Now, right, gold is currently, you know, pushing, working bullish. So if you want to scalp right now, you can scalp a buy on gold. Can scalp a buy on gold. We take profit at around 22.99. Can scalp a buy on gold, take profit at around 22.99. If I'm scalping a buy on gold right now, I'll be coming out. That's instant trade, instant buy on gold. I'll be coming out around 22.99. 22.99 is where I'll be coming out in the market. Okay, at least that's where I will be coming out, or that's where I'll be monitoring profit. So I could do an instant buy on gold and be taking profit at around 22.99, right? Or I could have my sales at 22.91. I could have my sell at 22.91 with profit at around 22.87. I'm not going to stay too long on the sell, considering the fact that gold is on an uptrend. Okay, considering the fact that gold is on an uptrend. And that thing you can actually do is if you're scalping, if you're using the well, we don't even have anything like that. It's just a bullish market for gold, you know. So I advise you scalp a buy on gold, right? So let's move on from there. From current market price, we are buying till around 22.99, right? Good. So that's it. That is Euro USD. That is USD CAD, USD CHF, US 100, D40, oil WTI, and gold, right? Once again, please do not forget that tomorrow we'll be having NFP. Be having NFP, and so you want to take advantage of that. So that means that if we're having NFP tomorrow, we'll be having a live session by 1 p.m. Now, for those of us who registered the last time, we'll still be using that same link we used for the NFP. We're not using this one. We're using that particular one because we need to be able to monitor the number of persons that are in, make sure they are clients, make sure there are people who have funded accounts and all that. Okay. So make sure you fund your account. We currently are running 100% redeposit bonus for redeposit. That's redeposit. And we are running 150% bonus for first time deposit. So tomorrow by 1 p.m., we'll be having a live NFP session. Tomorrow by 1 p.m. we'll be having a live NFP session. You don't want to miss that, okay? So make sure you take advantage of that. Then yes, I actually forgot. I wanted to look at GBP JPY also. GBP JPY currently on a very bullish trend. I would advise you to actually take advantage of this buy, although right now it's at a weak resistance. Personally, I expect GBP JPY to break this resistance and return back to this verified. I expect it to break the resistance and return back to that verified. This, although at this resistance, wait, there's something interesting here. At this resistance, we can see that price is giving us a higher high here, right? Oh wow, price is giving us a higher high at that point, but the RSI is giving us a lower high. Wow. Okay, guys. Yes, I expected a buy, but with this divergence we're seeing here like this, it's very possible that this weak resistance will be a problem to price. Why? Because of the RSI divergence that we got there. If this RSI was still like to the upside or something, you know, that would have been very fine. But from this point, I can likely expect price to sell, and we can take advantage of that sell on GBP JPY. So you can look out for a sell at around GBP JPY. You can look out for a sell of from 192.270. Can look out for yourself from 192.270 and consider around from that 192.270, you can set a stop loss of around 10 pips and then a take profit of around 30 pips. So from here, 192.270 that I'm looking to sell, can look out for a stop loss of around 10 to 15 pips, but a take profit of around 30 pips. So that means that if I'm selling from there, I should be selling to around 191.940, 191.980. Those are zones where I should be looking out for a sell. Okay, so I would actually advise, let's say, except if now if price breaks above and closes above this resistance and all that, then we can consider that buy to the nearest resistance at 193.350. Nearest resistance at 193.350. Okay. Okay, good. Now, that said, we will. So yes, don't forget high impact news. Tomorrow, by 1 p.m. we will be talking. We will be looking at the market and trading live. Okay. So yeah. So yes, that's it. We will continue by 2 p.m. For the live trading session. We'll continue by 2 p.m. for live trading session. So make sure you are with us for that session. And then yes, we will now meet. Everything will be towards NFP tomorrow. I personally am excited for an opportunity to make profit. Okay. And I feel like there is a lot of confidence that we'll be able to make profit tomorrow. You understand? Yeah, so very good. Very good. So yes, guys, let's go. Let's monitor trades. Let's look at the entries. You can, this particular class was streamed and so it's still available on YouTube. Okay, if you need to go back and check something I said or that, just head over to our YouTube page. You know, go to YouTube, search for Rally Trade, find us there with our banner. You go to live, you know, you will see this particular meeting there, and then you can cross check. You can, you know, those are important things. Those are things that actually make you a better trader. Good. So we've dropped the link to watch the repeat broadcast. Okay, and other trainings are there. For instance, this RSI divergence I talked about, the training is there, right? EMA scalping, I talked about, the training is there. Okay, so yeah. Thank you so much for your time. And well, Emmanuel, you may want to let me chat you up at my time. Eh? This one you're saying, chat me quickly. Just relax, I'll chat you. Okay? There may be a lot of other things to do after this meeting, but yeah, we'll reach out to you as soon as possible. If I don't reach out to you, your account officer will reach out to you very soon. You understand? So just be a bit patient for us. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for your time. Want to wish you a very profitable trading day. Bye for now.